Well, welcome back, listeners. Welcome back to Autisticon. And today I have Charlie Aldridge here from Leeds Bradford Airport. Do you want to give yourself a quick introduction?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Charlie. I work for Leeds Bradford Airport, and we've got a really great relationship with Leeds Autism Services, and it's our privilege to be a sponsor for today's event. So yeah, it's great to come and be part of this and learn more and share some experiences.
Well, thank you for that. So your first question is, what are the reasons for you coming to Autisticon today?
So today, on two levels, from a business point of view, we're a sponsor of the event, so we wanted to be represented here and to help show our support for the event.
Yep.
On a personal level, my partner's neurodivergent and I'm on a learning experience to learn more about autism myself. So I found this really, really valuable to listen to people and talk to people and learn more, and I found it a really great event so far. So we're really proud to sponsor it, and I hope we can kind of work forward in the future to make it even bigger and better for next year.
Yes, thank you for that response. It's great to see that you're on board with it, no pun intended, of course. And I will say, as a passenger myself, to travel with yourself, well, not with yourselves, but I used your airport when I went on holiday this year with Jet2. And I will say, when I came back into the country, the experience of getting through was a lot better compared to previous years with the new terminal.
Excellent.
Especially now that you've also adopted the sunflower lanyard scheme as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're working hard to improve the airport. There's a lot of changes that have happened already, and there's a lot more changes that are happening in the next 12 months. The biggest change for us is to make the arrivals process a step-free access process now. So there's no need to go up any steps or up any escalators, and it's all on one level. And it's great to hear that you use the sunflower lanyard scheme. So we recognise that at departure and arrival, and our teams are here to make sure that we can assist customers through the airport as quickly as we can and to make air travel easier for everybody.
Yes, because as a neurodiverse individual myself, I can find travel, especially going through the airport, quite a stressful experience.
Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of different steps of going through an airport, whether you're departing or arriving, and there's lots of rules that you've got to stick to. So we understand that can be really daunting for people. So that's why we've worked with Leeds Autism Services to kind of make an easy read guide on what to expect when you're travelling through the airport. And that's why we're working with our assisted travel team for when you arrive on the day, that our team are there to support and help. So yeah, I'm glad you had a great experience, and hopefully we'll see you going on holiday again soon.
Yeah, thanks for that. And yeah, hopefully we'll go on holiday again soon. But it's good to know that you've been making a guide for those passengers, including myself. So it gives us a better picture really of what that travel could be like going through, like customs, for example, and those experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you think the attitudes and understanding of autism have changed over the years?
I think they've changed a lot. I think a lot more people are aware of autism, and I think that's an ongoing process. I think everyone needs to be involved and be aware of that, and I think that's, again, part of our reasoning for being here is that we're learning more ourselves as an airport operator. And like I said, on myself, on a personal level, I haven't previously experienced any family members or close friends that are neurodivergent, and now that I have someone who's very close to me who is, I can certainly say I probably was quite naive and I wasn't aware of, well, I think I probably had a very basic awareness, but actually now that I would say that I'm really on that journey of learning how to be mindful of how I interact and how I can engage with my partner. Yeah, I think the understanding is evolving, and I think it's on a really good trajectory of the more people that are aware and the more understanding that people have, the better, which is a great thing. For us as an airport, we obviously train our staff in a whole variety of things, but again, working with Leeds Autism Services, who honestly I think he's fantastic. He's come and done some autism awareness training courses for our frontline staff, and we've got some more that are planned in the future as well.
Oh, that's fantastic news to hear.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, our staff found it really engaging, and to hear firsthand from an organisation that are championing autistic people. So yeah, I think there's still a journey to go, but I think that awareness is massively improving, and events like today, that gets the message out there, and it's a forum for people to learn and share experiences. So yeah, it's great. I think it's really, really great.
Well, as a business, as of Leeds and Bradford Airport, it is, like I say, it's fantastic that you're on board with people that are neurodivergent. and it's great to hear that you've been training those up that aren't not necessarily don't necessarily know much about it or don't have relatives that have got a neurodiverse condition. So it is absolutely pivotal, the work that you are doing, because it's making travel that much more easy for neuro individuals like myself.
100%. And one thing that we're doing is we obviously have colleagues that are neurodivergent, and we want to really champion them to be voices of our business. And we've a diversity and inclusion committee, so I'm a member of the team, and we've got various other colleagues that are neurodivergent that are on that committee.
Yeah.
And it's things like if we're introducing a new policy or if we've got something happening, they add a different context that they can give us some feedback. We can always ask questions, say, does that make sense? Or can it, is there a different way that we could phrase something? So yeah, we're really on that journey to kind of keep progressing with that.
Well, that's, like I said, that is fantastic news to hear that you're on board with that, because it does these changes, like they might not sound like they're a big deal, but for individuals like myself, it does play a significant role in making us feel that more comfortable as a passenger going through your services at your airport, for example.
Excellent, no, 100%, fully agree.
And what have been some of your highlights of your visit?
Well, I got here just as Ella was doing her wonderful poetry, and I thought it was really great that she summarised her journey in a poetic form. I think it was really, really cool. She was really used lots of creative language, and I found it really, really enjoyable. And also I think another highlight has been, after I kind of came and did my little talk, I've had loads of people come up to me and share their experiences. And that was one of our reasons for coming, was to actually listen to people and hear people and say, right, I had a great experience, or I had a good experience and I've got some feedback on this point. And I had a really good conversation with a family who had recently come back from Paris. They're taking their children to Disneyland, and they gave us some really constructive feedback. So for me, I think whilst it's been great to be listening to the speeches that have been going on, I've actually found it really valuable to come and talk to people firsthand. Like yourself, you've just shared your experience, and actually to hear that and for people to say, it was great, or I've got a question about how I can travel. I've just been talking to a lady who hasn't travelled since before COVID times because she's really anxious about travelling. Yeah. And she was quite emotional, and she said that actually, you've just broken down so many barriers that I put up about travelling. Yeah. And actually, I know I can go. She's got a dream to go to Italy, and she's like, I can do it now. I can do it. I said, you can. And yeah, for me, that's the most valuable part of talking to people and actually sharing those experiences and helping. At the end of the day, we're here to help people, which is everybody. Everybody wants to get their little holiday in the sun, or go to Italy, or go to Tenerife, or wherever you want to go. And we understand that it's hard. It's really difficult. Difficult. So yeah, I've really enjoyed engaging with people and having some good chats.
Yeah, I think like the work that you are doing is breaking, like you say, it's breaking down the barriers, and also it's making something that you thought wasn't possible, and that can be life-changing for neurodiverse individuals.
Absolutely. No, that's it. We're here to try and do that, and that's exactly our mission.
And what are you looking forward to at this year's Autisticon?
Well, I've loved it so far. What I would like to see, certainly at the next event, is more people here. I think it's been great how many people there's been. I've had loads of good chats with people, and I would like to see more awareness, more people here, and I think it's a really, really great event. I think it's been really interactive. There's been a real good mix of speakers, a mix of people here that had their own stall giving information. So I just hope next year it's just bigger and better than ever. So we look forward to be part of that one as well.
Yeah, thank you for that response. It's actually my first year of attending this event, and I'm quite surprised of how many attendants that have been here and how many businesses that are on board with like medical conditions such as like autism and ADHD as well. Yeah, no, it's great. I think there's a real diverse group of people here, and it's good to see that people are supporting this cause and they're here to help and provide information. So absolutely. I just hope next year it's even bigger and better than ever. And finally, your last question is, what would you like to see at next year's event?
Well, to be honest, I think this year's been fantastic already. Like I said, I really enjoyed Ella's performance of her poetry. So I guess one thing that I'd like to see would be more creatives here, being able to come and deliver some more poetry or music. I know there's some more lined up later on in the day, but I found that really great. So hopefully it could be get everyone up and involved and having a bit bit of a sing or dance might be a good thing. So
Yeah.
maybe we have a little bit of a dance next time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny you mentioned about creative people, because at the moment of the workshops that I do with an organisation called Specialist Autism Services, I do like a performing arts workshop, and we've designed a play from the ground up, so it's all original concept and it's his own ideas.
Awesome, that sounds brilliant. You'll have to let me know the details of that.
And we are planning on putting them dates on together, but at the moment we're unable to put it on yet because we're still in the stages of designing that play. So we've still got a while to go on that one yet until we can put it on at our theatre space.
Awesome, we'll keep you posted. Once you've got some dates, we'll be there to come and watch.
We plan on advertising it as soon as we're ready to put that performance on.
Excellent, that sounds great. Well done.
So thank you for coming in today.
It's been my pleasure to be here.
And I look forward to seeing future works from yourselves and to see how much better you make aeroplane travel and aviation that much better for neurodiverse individuals. And thank you for coming in.
No,
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you very much.